Hi all. So I seem to be doing electronics as a hobby now. So I kind of want to start a YouTube channel and see if anybody else finds this stuff interesting. This is the first printed circuit board I ever designed and had fabricated, and it actually worked when I got it back. So I thought that was really awesome and wanted to make a video about it. The circuit board design is mine. The circuit itself is based on Ben Eder's excellent tutorials on both building a computer basically out of TTL as a breadboard project, and he also has a great series on building a 6502 single board computer. And that's kind of what I'm doing, is I'm building a 6502 single board computer, but a more advanced design with more features than the simple version that he has in his videos. So what this clock is basically for debugging. You obviously wouldn't want to run a computer and try to get anything done with a clock that runs slow enough that you can actually see the LED blinking at the clock rate. This is for when you're trying to figure out what's going on, and you want to watch things go very, very slowly, especially if you don't have like $1,000 logic analyzer to hook up to the thing. So this design, it's got a 556 timer, and half of that is used to generate the clock here, and the other half is used for debouncing the single step button. And then we have some TTL over here that both buffers the 556's outputs to make sure it's at TTL levels, and also a couple of gates on that are used to debounce this mode switch. So here we have, you can see we have the clock rate, and this potentiometer here, you can see I can actually slow the clock way down, or I can actually speed it up. And this LED is what's actually going out. It's hard to see here, but there's a little 2-pin header right here that has ground and the clock signal out that goes to whatever circuit is under test. And the mode switch here, you can step the computer forward to where it's getting close to whatever problem you want to debug. And then you can turn that clock off, and now we're in single step mode. And this button here, as I said, is also debounced and will provide 1 clock pulse for every time you hit the button. So you can go very, very slowly and see exactly what's going on your bus and what's going on. So like I said, this is based on a circuit of Ben Eder's. His circuit for educational purposes actually has 6 chips, and I got it down to 3 because I thought it was a cleaner design on the breadboard, and obviously a smaller breadboard is cheaper. But I'm going to put a link at the end of the video to his stuff because I think it's great. And if you want to learn, he goes into great detail about what's going on inside the timer and what's going on inside of this TTL on the output stage and how it selects between the modes and whatever. So I'm going to put a link to his stuff here, and yeah, go check him out. And if people like this, I'll keep making these videos. Thanks a lot.